me the doctor.
Why don't you just call me Doctor?
Might I suggest you just call me Doctor?
I'm the doctor. You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor. The definite article, you might say.
I'm the doctor. Or will be if this regeneration works out.
Whatever else happens, I am the doctor.
Hello! I'm the doctor. I believe you want to kill me.
I am the doctor! I'm the doctor, and if there's one thing I can do, it's talk.
I'm the Doctor. That's how we greet each other nowadays, isn't it? I'm the Doctor. Well, they call me the Doctor. I don't know why. I call me the Doctor too. Still don't know why. Call me the... cool. I'm the Doctor and I'm more cool.
I am the doctor.
The doctor.
I'm the doctor and I will be your victim this evening. Are you my mummy?
I'm the doctor. Ring any bells?
Hi guys, welcome back. I'll be ranking the 14 official incarnations between the 1st and 13th Doctor. So that includes William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, John Hurt as the War Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and Jodie Whittaker. I will not be including the fugitive Doctor played by Joan Martin as she came before the first Doctor. Peter Cushing's movie version of the Doctor from 1965 and 66. This was, however, the first time Bernard Cribbins appeared in Doctor Who before returning as Wilfred Mott during David Tennant's time as the Doctor. Also, I will not be including Rowan Atkinson's version from the Comic Relief Special, as much as I'd like to. If you would like me to include any of these in a future ranking, let me know in the comments below. I know that not everyone will agree with my ranking, however, I don't think by any account any of them were bad as the Doctor, as they're all
Fantastic. Cool.
and quirky in their own way, and all very good at running. However, before I start,
Spoilers.
ahead if you haven't watched Doctor Who, but I assume most of you have if you're watching this video.
Yes, yes, yes. Very elegant.
At number 14, we have Sylvester McCoy as the 7th Doctor brought a new take to the character, as they were trying to reinvent the character after the issues during Colin Baker's time as the Doctor. His version seems to treat friends and foes like chess pieces. Some of these stories were darker than Doctor Who had been before, but unfortunately not completely his fault, but he was the Doctor that took Doctor Who off the TV screens.
Goodbye.
Face beaming with a vast intelligence. Dear child, what on earth are you complaining about? The most extraordinary improvement.
On what?
My last incarnation.
At number 13, we have Colin Baker was very different from Peter Davidson's Doctor, as he was more aggressive at the beginning and always very cocky. I really enjoyed his version of the character, but there was a lot of controversy with his time as the Doctor due to the issues behind the scenes, but he has redeemed himself, returning in audio, and to date, the only Doctor I have ever met and spoken to.
Oh, yeah. Started reading that once.
Yes, it all started out as a mild curiosity in the junkyard. And now it's turned out to be quite a...
At number 12, we have William Hartnell being the first person to play the Doctor. He was always going to have it hard once he was replaced, but on the other hand, the replacements will always have something to follow from. However, they will also have something to look back to if they need to know the core of the Doctor. The fact they brought him back in recent years, played by David Bradley, shows how important he became to the Doctor Who lore.
There's no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine.
What?
At number 11, we have Peter Davison, who was put in a very difficult position, becoming the Doctor, as he was the one who followed Tom Baker. and he was, at the time, the youngest actor to play the Doctor, so he had the pressure of continuing from what came before, but he put his own mark on the character, fight if he had to, and raised his voice quite a lot, but was still very compassionate. He also had a very different outfit compared to the others, wearing a cricket gear and a celery in a pocket, to help with certain gases, as it changed purple.
That's how it all started.
You go that way, I'll go this way. That way will give us all a chance. When I say run, run.
At number 10, we have Patrick Troughton, when becoming the first on-screen regeneration, having the task of being the first to put his own stamp on the character, as well as not affecting what came before. I believe Patrick Troughton did a great job, and in fact you can see some of the characteristics he brought to the Doctor in incarnations that followed.
You've had this place redecorated, haven't you? Don't like it.
Oh, you've redecorated. I don't like it.
Oh, you've redecorated. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, oh, you never do.
Yes, now that's what I'm...
At number 9, we have Jodie Whittaker. Her time as a Doctor marked a new beginning, and she is the first and so far only woman to play the role. She received a lot of criticism from fans for this, and some decided not to even watch her version, saying the Doctor can't be a woman. I totally disagreed with this, as the Doctor is an alien and could regenerate into anything. At number 8, we have Peter Capaldi, who did a good job with his version of the Doctor. However, I believe by the time he became the Doctor, the writer had run out of ideas and decided to almost make it up as he went along. I think they could also not decide on what sort of Doctor Capaldi was going to be, so he changed a few times, for example going through a rocker stage. I also not a huge fan of the sonic sunglasses this Doctor used.
But imagine when I close my eyes, I hear more screams than anyone could ever be able to count. And you know what you do with all that pain? Should I tell you where you put it? Hold it tight. It burns your hand. And you say this: no one else will ever have to live like this. No one else will ever have to feel this pain. Not on my watch.
Here's my secret.
What I did without choice.
I know,
In the name of peace and sanity.
but not in the name of the Doctor.
At number 7, we have John Hurt, the War Doctor, who I believe is probably one of the best actors to be a Doctor Who. As the War Doctor, he was one of the best castings in my opinion, even though he was just in 3 episodes. I can't think of anyone else who could have done it better, and I would love to have seen more of him, but unfortunately we will never get that chance. He is technically the 9th regeneration as well, so all of the regenerations after are the 10th onwards, which does become significant later.
Like you've seen a ghost. So I will remember that I tried to save Godfrey rather than burn it. I will live with that. But for now, for this moment, I am the Doctor again. Thank you.
She is. Police box?
Key.
Now, I was expecting a secret compartment above the door.
Let's take a look. Here we go.
It's in the cubbyhole above the key.
Look. Right.
At number 6, we have Paul McGann, who has only appeared in a movie, a mini episode, and has made a cameo as the Doctor. However, in that time, I think he did a very good job with the little time he had as the Doctor, especially in the Night of the Doctor mini-episode, as he played a pacifist that is thrown into a war very well, and I really wish he had more chances to play the Doctor.
Fast or strong, wise or angry, what do you need now?
I don't suppose there's any need for a doctor anymore. Make me a warrior now.
I took the liberty of preparing this for myself.
Get out! Get out! All of you. Will it hurt?
Yes.
Charlie, Carey's, Lucy, Tamsin, Molly. Friends, companions, I've known so much you. Cass, I apologize. Physician, heal thyself.
Is it done? Dr.
At number 5, we have John Quirky. He was very different from the two that came before. His clothing choice was very different. He got into fights, etc., because he knew Aikido. He could never deal with fools. However, he was always kind. Some enemies did earn his respect, and he had an ironic sense of humour. Some have gone as far to say he is the closest Doctor you could get to a James Bond style character.
See?
I bring you the gift of bodily salivas.
Thank you very much.
At number 4, we have Christopher Eccleston. He had the pressure of the one that brought it back when Doctor Who returned to the TV screens in 2005. He was also my first Doctor, and the one who got me into Doctor Who. Even though he has only appeared in the one series, he made a huge impact on what was to follow, and I did really love the way he played a Doctor that was dealing with the loss of his planet and species, being the only one to survive the Time War, or so he believed. Then he grew into a man who could sacrifice himself for his companions.
How can you be ringing? What's that about, ringing? What am I supposed to do with a ringing phone?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
At number 3, we have Tom Baker, who is the longest serving Doctor, doing it for 7 series. He is also considered by most to be the best of the classic Doctors, as they believe no one has been able to play the Doctor as he embodied the role rather than just playing the Doctor. He also returned as the curator for the 50th anniversary, because who else could really fill that role? He had a booming voice that became iconic, and his famous phrase that started because he forgot his lines.
Did you care for a jelly baby? Try one. Not a good one.
I've seen fake gods, bad gods.
At number 2, we have David Tennant, who is the most popular Doctor for the majority of the younger generation of Doctor Who fans, who have watched it since it returned. He had the pressure of continuing what Eccleston had started by keeping Doctor Who on TV, and he did that with no issue. he has appeared in the most episodes of the new era of Doctors, and at one point used his own hand to regenerate back into himself, which made that version technically the 12th regeneration.
Of Castelbarus. I'm 903 years old, and I'm the man who's going to save your lives and all 6 billion people on the planet below.
Sorry, can I ask again? You mentioned a mistake with me. Oh, big mistake. Really huge. Didn't anyone ever tell you there's one thing you never put in a trap if you're smart, if you value your continued existence, if you have any plans about seeing tomorrow, there's one thing you never ever put in a trap. And what would that be, sir?
And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor. He was put in the unfortunate position of following the Doctor that many of the new Doctor Who fans considered to be the best. I personally believe he did an excellent job of following David Tennant, and with his debut episode, The 11th Hour, was one of his best and one of the best introductions to a Doctor ever. I even got the chance to see this episode before it premiered on TV during the national tour where they introduced Matt Smith as the Doctor. I admit though that after the 50th special the story started to dip in quality. However, with the amount that came before, this is easy to forget. The last episode he did was another one of his best, as he did really well at playing a Doctor who is willing to die, as he believes that will happen, as he is technically the 13th Doctor, which is the last regeneration Time Lord can achieve, until he was given a new life cycle, and he could regenerate once more.
Regeneration are known. You have expended all your lives.
Sorry? What did you say? Did you mention the rules? Now, listen, bit of advice. Tell me the truth if you think you know it. Lay down the law if you're feeling brave. But, Daleks, never, ever tell me the rules!
Emergency! Emergency! The Doctor is regenerating! The Doctor is regenerating!
Oh, look at this! Regeneration number 13! We're breaking some serious science here, boys! I tell you what, it's gonna be a
Exterminate! Exterminate the Doctor!
You think you can stop me now, Daleks? If you want my life! Come and get it! Left from Gallifrey, boys!
So that is my opinion on where the 14 incarnations of the Doctor ranked. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree, and where you'd rank them. Also, let me know who else you would like to see me rank from Doctor Who, from the companions to the monsters and aliens, etc. I may even do another one of this video once the 14th and 15th Doctor have been on our screens long enough to rank them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming future content, and I'll see you in my next video.
You're not a god. You're just a parasite eaten out with jealousy and envy and longing for the lives of others. You feed on them, on the memory of love and loss and birth and death and joy and sorrow. So, come on then. Take mine. Take my memories. But I hope you've got a big appetite. Because I have lived a long life, and I have seen a few things. away from the last great Time War. I marked the passing of the Time Lords. I saw the birth of the universe, and I watched as time ran out. Moment by moment, until nothing remained. No time, no space. Just me. I walked in universes where the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman. And I watched universes freeze and creations burn. I have seen things you wouldn't believe. I have lost things you will never understand. And I know things, secrets that must never be told, knowledge that must never be spoken, knowledge that will make parasite God's blaze. So come on then, take it!